Seriously, I was so close to actually getting Chlorend. If only I knew. If only I grinded just a bit, I could have gotten Chlorend. Oh, look what did I got someone. I got someone who was gonna be in the standard banner, dude. What is this? I got someone who's in the standard banner, man. Why, Genshin? Why do this to me? You guys are foul creatures, man. This is bullcrap. The frick is this? Calling from the Knights of, calling from the Masters of the Nightwind. Why am I in Notland? Huh? Well. Is this?
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would
Is it because of this quest? Letter from Gijai. Heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you've forgotten all about your late. No, I haven't. New shrine made in somewhere else.
Henshuka, that's quite a crowd over there.
Hi everyone.
What is happening?
I'm Sansa, and I'm working on becoming a bard. All goes quiet on Star Snatch Cliff. High in the trees, high in the trees. No whiff of the wind.
No.
No sign of the birds. No flapping of wings. Then it goes. Pause. Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't get tongue-tied at all on the 42nd time, or the 90th time. So what?
The 42nd and 90th time?
Yep. I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. So, this is my 101st time playing this song. But my first time performing it live. I really thought it would go well this time.
Right. That amount of practice should have been more than enough. If it still isn't working, actually the Traveler here has loads of experience with performing music. And, Paimon can give you pro tips from an audience perspective.
Aw, that's so kind of you. I'm touched that you're willing to help me.
Notes about what?
Just things I jot down after each practice. Stuff to watch out for, areas to improve on, etc. Oh, but you can ignore the second half. That's just my random thoughts on other people's performances and trying out different instruments.
The one on Albert record sounds a detailed reflection on your rehearsals, but the random thoughts in the second half are quite verbose. It sounds less like journaling and more like an essay or research report.
Whoa! This is denser than the encyclopedias in the Mondstadt library!
Well, my parents always hoped I'd become a scholar, so they made me take classes in all of those things and more. But now, I'm applying everything I've learned in academia to becoming a bard. Well, I'm all ears. Where do you think I'm going wrong? Have I misunderstood some core principles of music theory, perhaps?
Paimon never knew being a bard was such hard work. The tone-deaf bard always makes it look so easy. And still, his singing and lyre playing always sound really great.
Wait, what? He has no audio now?
Venti!
Ah! Tone-deaf bard, where did you come from?
Of course, wheat with a hint of exotic flower, blood, land flower.
Well, Paimon sure hasn't missed that attitude.
Struck me like an apple falling from a tree.
A whoosh?
First went to read my new poem. Whipped the leaf right out of my hand and whisked it away. Was about to give. Okay. Covered my second reader. Vanished without a trace.
So it must have been a cat that stole the leaf, right? And with your allergies, you can't exactly go chasing it down.
I can help too, Venti. Your music has always been a huge inspiration to me, so it would be my honor. And,
Let's go.
after we find it, could I get some advice on songwriting from you? Sorry, I know I shouldn't spring that on you. I was just worried if I stayed quiet now, I might be too shy to ask later, and I didn't want to let the opportunity slip by, so...
I'll share my thoughts with you.
Wow, really?
I think you need
Huh? But then, why did her performance go so
confidence.
badly despite all the effort she put in?
I guess I just lack that natural talent. Let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this bard singing. His wonderful melodies and beautiful voice were like a soft breeze that stirred my heart. I remember thinking to myself, if I became a bard, could I be free like him? Yeah, that's it. I wanted to be free and happy just like him. But I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. I try to mitigate that by doing plenty of practice to make sure nothing goes wrong. But it's no use. What? But I can't even get my words out.
Bard for the sake of freedom. A bard fights like the wind. Nothing can tie it down and nothing can stand its way. Otherwise, wait, why is it going too fast? Oh, that's because he's not speaking. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. If you really want to share freedom and joy with the world, first you need to be the freest and happiest person of them all.
So I've got to be my freest, happiest self in order to share that with others. Yeah!
When I give it another shot, would I get an eye accompanying you on our instruments?
In that case, Paimon will be the audience. Paimon is the most professional and freest audience you'll ever find.
Oh, they came again, okay.
That was my first ever successful performance in front of a crowd. For once, I didn't stumble over my words. Once the music started, it felt like I became one with the wind.
The audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check out the show.
Oh, Charcoal! So it was you! I'm sorry, that's my neighbor's cat. Whenever I'm rehearsing, it always comes to sit on the windowsill and listen in.
What was that in its mouth?
Charcoal! That belongs to Venti. It's very important to him. You've helped me so much. I feel bad that I have no way to repay you.
I'm missing inspiration back. Did it do? That is a huge hachoo. Meow. No more biggie.
Gone like the wind.
I can hardly believe I got a personal lesson from Venti himself. I can't offer much, but why don't you take the songbook? Oh, and as well as tunes, I also collected all kinds of instruments.
Awesome!
The Portrait of myriad melodies can be used to play songs from all over Teyvat, including some of the companions you've met on your journey. You can also edit existing scores for songs and share them with other players who can play them. So let's say archive for music. Complete the tutorial to earn bountiful rewards. Okay. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. ASD. Wait. Pause. Okay, ASD JKL. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oh, they brought this back for some reason. Wait, this is Inazuma. Sounds like Inazuma. Okay, I think that was it, right? That was good. I'm gonna be doomed. Monster. This actually brings so much memories. For when I started playing this for the first time. Wow, that was beautiful. Okay, I guess we're just gonna get easy primos. Oops. Oops. I'm messing it up. Not used to the keyboards. Okay. Just gotta lock in. Okay. Ah, that was all good. Hey, why did I mess up? Still not used to the keyboard. It's a little bit more easier actually if I did it with a controller. But I gotta learn. Adapt. Okay. Let's go. Hit it, Farina. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that was a little bit difficult because I was not used to that. Hey, how many primos am I gonna get? It's like 100? Come on, Farina. I think this is a Mondstadt too, right? You gotta remember each finger exists. Nice. Wait, how did I miss? Okay, that's... What is freaking going on? What? I'm not even meaning to press. Oh my god. My brain is fried. Oh my goodness, why did I mess up at the end? Monthly selection. Disclaimer, travelers, please ensure that you follow the when creating scores to create healthy game. Please read and correct. Filter music. Oh, don't tell me the difficulty in this one is high. Oh no, I think I'm screwed. I just saw Farina and I was like, yeah. Oh. Okay. Frick no, man. I am not doing that. Oh. Was this like the new thing that came with this update? I think so, right? But what is this Noel thing actually? Let's go check it out real quick. Can I speak with you? During the past few days, on the topic of master genes engineering. Okay. Why not audio again? Oh my goodness. Master gene had to spend has been recorded? Oh, is it for the music thingy?
What a pleasant surprise! True.
Still don't know the use. Say I wanted gold troop, I wanted HP percentage, right? Minor. Crit rate. Oh. What cost a one? Okay, wait. Goblets cost 4. Ah, this one only costs 1 because... I see. No, it is good. But I'm not sure if it's only 31 now. There's 25. Why is it not showing the other? Oh, it has to be like level 10 and above. Okay.
An extra slice of joy.
Right. Ow. Is there any other gadgets I'm not used to? Like, actually, you know what? I was planning to do this right now, actually. We're gonna go to YouTube and watch. You.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Jean's sword fighting is so much better than this.
Wait, I don't know what version is this now. It's 5.4 now, right? Content overview. Yep. Alright, Slay. I don't think I'm even gonna be able to get you. I got this body instead for some reason. Which I didn't want to. Okay, 5.4.
It has quite a few surprising reveals, and these are the top 5 new features coming with the 5.4 version. Look, I'll be honest, this update definitely feels more of a filler patch. However, there's a couple of big changes coming to the game, especially when I talk about the 4th feature later in the video. But for now, in terms of new story content, the only thing that will be added permanently will be Yume Mizuki's story quest. A lot of details were shared about it, but long story short, after completing her story quest, just like for previous characters, you'll also obtain some of Mizuki's ascension materials. Moving over to events, the main one is going to be Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival. And besides getting a sneak peek at some bathhouse pictures, the event will be made up of 3 activities. In the first one, you will play as a cute little fox. I believe it's a combination of platforming and puzzle solving, so pretty nice. Then the second activity will require you to guide Sayu's companion through these bridges by switching back and forth the perspective. And the third final activity is some kind of a remixed minigame we already experienced, where you shoot balls at the enemy. Anyway, by doing all these 3 activities, you'll collect stamps, which can then be exchanged for a new limited 4-star polearm, and hey, hopefully it's decent on someone. Now, as for some minor events, the first one is called Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter, and from what I understand, you'll need to seek out various Genshin characters and record their anecdotes to claim rewards. I don't know, we'll see how interesting it is, although the devs did mention this is like a demo version, and they will want to hear feedback from players to improve on the next iteration of this event. Then we finally get our own tower mode, and if you played any gacha games, you know how tower modes work. But surprisingly enough, this event called Realm of Tempered Valor is a bit unique. So there's a total of 25 floors, and by ascending each floor, enemies' level and HP will increase. However, if you or your friends reach a certain floor, a buff will be granted, and on top of that, you can even play play this mode together in co-op, so we're finally getting some kind of a cool co-op party/raid mode. Oh, and by reaching a certain floor, you'll also unlock a unique card name which looks super cute. Moving over, in Invasive Fish Wrangler event, you'll be able to catch fish together in a co-op minigame, but you can also compete against each other. So it seems like there's gonna be quite a lot of co-op activities in the 5.4 events. Then there's also a Real Ad Adventure event, where you will be given a task to edit the presented footage into an ad, and you can even share and showcase your commercials with the community. Pretty funky. Finally, for my TCG crowd, Auto Battle Mode is making a comeback, and it will now have a concede button if you want you to throw the game. Plus, new character and monster cards will also be added into the game. Oh, and of course, how can I forget? Leyline Overflow, as always, will be available yet again. Alright, time to talk about the 5.4 characters, and this time around, Yume Mizuki, a 5-star Animo Catalyst user, will be available to pull for in the new update. And aside from that ridiculous name, she's pretty interesting. Basically, from what I understand, she specializes in swirl damage because when you press the skill button, she will float around and constantly deal Animo damage to enemies. But the swirls will be empowered for the whole party, and on top of that, her skill's duration will become longer thanks to the passive talent. And then as for the burst, when cast, it will deploy these special snacks, and when they are picked up, depending on how much HP you have, a different effect will occur. So if you have HP above a certain percent, then a shockwave will be unleashed, dealing Animo damage and of course swirl damage to the enemies. But if HP is below a certain percent, then instead you'll receive healing. Honestly, she's like a mix of a bunch of different Animo characters that are already in the game, and I'll be releasing a full analysis video about her pretty soon. Oh, and also, she has a pretty unique exploration passive because when you consume food, there's a chance to heal the character for a lot more than usual, and this chance will depend on the character's friendship level. The higher it is, the better the chance it will happen. Now, moving over to the 5.4 banners, in Phase 1, Mizuki and Sijouin will be the featured 5 stars, and Mizuki's signature weapon will also be available to pull for, while in Phase 2, you'll be able to pull for Furina and Wriothesley. So anyone who's been saving up your Primo Gems, this is a great time to obtain Furina, who is a very powerful support for many teams. However, the biggest plot twist about Mizuki, she's gonna become a standard unit after the 5.5 update, and will be added to the standard banner pool. So some of you might get spooked by her when you lose your 50-50 in future versions.
I didn't want to get there, man.
Now, this newest change should have been part of the next section of the video, but it's big enough to deserve its own segment. And actually, in the livestream, Hoyoverse didn't even talk about it. It was only previewed on HoYoLab website. And that's because this change is coming with the 5.5 update, but it's worth talking about it now. Okay, so the Sanctifying Elixir has been a pretty decent change since 5.0. However, I don't know about you, but I got screwed by RNG pretty hard. For example, when spending these elixirs on a goblet with critical rate and damage substats, I actually never ended up rolling on them. So to avoid disasters like this one from happening ever again, starting with 5.5 update, now when you choose to create an artifact from the Artifact Transmuter gadget, you will now have a guarantee to upgrade the selected substats at least 2 times. So for example, if I make a new goblet in 5.5 update and select crit rate and damage substats, I am guaranteed 2 enhancements will land on either crit rate or crit damage. And
as an example, now with crit rate and crit damage selected, it will roll at least 2 times.
This means by the minimum, you should end up with at least 21.7 CV. Although keep in mind, we will learn about the final details after the update. But basically, if you have any elixirs, make sure to not spend any of them until the 5.5 update is live. And in my opinion, this change is amazing for casual or newer players especially, since you will be able to obtain pretty good artifacts by just relying on this system. But in reality, this should be a godsend for anyone.
To define artifacts that define minor affixes will be guaranteed to receive at least 2 enchantments when enchanted to level 20, thus improving your character's
Since the artifacts will end up with pretty good substats overall, even if it only lands twice on any of your preferred stats. Finally, we have quality of life changes, and there's plenty of them. And starting with the first one, you can now add level up plans to characters, which means the system will now display where to get the materials and in various menus like Adventurer's Handbook, Domains, and Battle Pass rewards, and it will even show you how many of these materials you need, so very handy to be honest. And then, when leveling character talents, you can quickly jump between with this new filtering system. For example, after leveling Wriothesley's talents, you can move really fast to another unit and start upgrading their talents. Then, if you're playing with keyboard and mouse on PC, this filter widget will appear near the characters at the top, and you can select any element to quickly filter down to all characters by selected element. Oh, and as for weapons, you'll also be able to filter them by secondary attributes. And just like with artifacts, based on the community data, the recommended stats will appear for the active character. And of course, for those who keep refining their weapons, you'll be able to auto-add them now. Finally, in Serenity Pod, you'll quickly be able to access Tubby features like the store, crafting, and realm layout. Although, from the looks of it, we'll probably still need to talk to Tubby if we want to collect the coins. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the 5.4 update. Yeah, it is more or less a filler patch to be honest, but I am pretty excited about.
I mean, it's not that bad, it's actually decent. Okay, I'm all caught up. Let's go. Well, now I gotta save up rightly now, which is unfortunate. What did I want to do first? Story quest, right? Let's do... We'll do Zhongli's one.
G-Part.
Oh yeah, wait, I think I should visit them real quick, wait. What is your problem, dude? What is he up there? Oh my goodness, he is. Oh wait, he's just here. Parents work with the same practicing penmanship. Guess no point in reading them for now. Antidote. Oh, Kazuya. That's cool. Who else is available? That's all of them so far. Oh wait, Sucrose. And there's only like 3 more. Where is Kazuya? Which direction are you in? Wait, straight ahead? Oh, yep. Wait, since I have the nuke, I think it was on. Yeah. Let me see if I can just float. Where are you? Come here.
You can tell me anything.
That was unexpected.
Time to relax.
Oh, her voice was just deep. Moo milk.
Turn that frown upside down.
Doesn't last very long. Wait.
Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket.
Couldn't have said more. haven't seen it in a long time. The frick, why is he in the middle of the ocean?
Sweet dreams.
Who knows?
Smells great, doesn't it? This is the first of Yingar's new batch. She sent me a small box of samples.
Wait, so Kazu doesn't have a voice actor for some reason. And Shinshu too.
Oh, hey, traveler! Come over, come over!
Uta as well.
Ding, ding, ding! That's right!
At this point, everybody has no
Just
voice.
a few days ago, I was passing. She told me that she wanted to. So, she. So. Oh, whew.
Ooh. Right.
Turn that frown upside down.
Yeah, her ability's not that bad. Oh, supposed to go there.
Time to relax.
Wait, how far can I actually go with her ability?
Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket.
It's kind of her voice. It's kind of giving me like a Freyrin vibe. Not gonna lie. Okay.
Sweet dreams.
Not bad. Took me quite far. Oh man, I didn't really want to get this character. I wanted to get Riot's Lee. No, 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 no. I was just there.
Turn that frown upside down.
Oh, I should have that would have been ideal. If I switched into Farina, but you can do that in midair. Or wait, I could have went with the what's his name? Knich. So stupid. Oh. I invited myself. Do I have to fight? This should be an old voice line.
Oh?
Okay, nice.
I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable.
No, I am not debating right or wrong.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contained?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
I think it's what to say.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat?
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir.
She knows. Wait. I need to have a good exploration team. So where's Genshin?
It's as good as done.
Who else is a very good? For somebody on land, I can go either with Gerard or Sayu. Sayu's a bit faster.
Drat. You can't.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. Your argument just now exhibited a cuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise...
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon.
Look.
There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head...
Wait, if you were studying archaeology, can I go too?
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
I don't really
This
know.
experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
Oh my god.
Well, that is quite enticing. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great.
Ooh. I want to see if I can actually travel there by... I have an idea.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
What if I do this? You can't climb this? Oh yeah, okay, I guess fair enough. What the frick happened? Commission. Okay. I can't switch. It's only in not London.
Call that a lightning strike? It looked more like a freaking bug with a glowing butt fell out of the sky.
There's still more light in that insect's butt than in your entire soul.
You take that back!
Imagine I died. Well, no point first. Let's hope I don't die, because she's gonna get one-shotted.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the...
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyon Stone Fort.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyon Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, the ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Wait a minute. What is it? Can you just passive? He runs quickly. The price of desolation. When Canisius or Nigel Blessing state, opponents hit by elemental will enter the desolation state, and when affected by burning or burgeon reaction damage, they will restore 7 Nigel points to him. Can be gained this week. Unless it was just meat. Assuming that's a treasure.
The show begins!
Hello.
Target acquired.
Glory indeed. Come on, man, who's that? Easy clap.
Why are there enemies here?
Guyon Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Please do not kill me. Can you?
Strike a pose!
I got him cornered.
Lol. She didn't even get a chance to even do anything.
Let the world collide!
Shadow the past. Mine to command.
Lol. Wait, why is it when they die, it's just like they just stand still? No animation whatsoever. Okay, wait, give me a second. Obviously, that's just gonna take me longer.
I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office. Ready for anything.
Actually, wait, I don't think I need Jane.
Ready to rumble.
You want me on your team?
Awesome. Okay, good thing I revived Yonsei first. Heal up, come on. Eat up, eat up, eat up. This is a bit far.
May I present?
Wait, do I have to be neat? No, I don't have to. I just have to use it once. Okay. Come here. Any more epic? Get slapped.
The show begins.
Dab me up, dab me up, up.
Alley-oop.
Incinerate!
Where are you going? Oh my god. Come here.
Time to shine!
Up to it, Montai. Congratulations.
Come here.
Sorry, pal.
Desperately wanted to fight me. Well, you got what you wished for, dude. Okay, I think I'm supposed to get that. Korlapush. Something on top. Oh, there you go. A crude sack. Why does it seem like they're running faster?
They're gathering together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. The hydrominic monsters.
Come here.
I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Come here. Incoming reinforcement.
Many happy returns.
Come on.
Sorry, pal.
It's just a stone
Oh.
slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Oh wait, I think I'm running fastest because of Gami's passive. I'm not sure if it affects the whole party.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, I mean, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
One shouldn't lack general knowledge in their field.
And you! You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
I mean, isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me! At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection.
Oh no.
It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? All right then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt too, actually.
I mean, really, actually, if you think about it, what's really the problem with making money? Oh, this place that was closed down, now it's finally gonna be open. Yes. I've been wondering like how to open that. Today is a day. Okay, why is it a bit far? Oh wait, never mind. Or is it? Okay, might be the one I'm talking about then. Maybe. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what I have to say. Oh no, this is the one I'm talking about, so I could just teleport here this way quickly. This is the one I'm not talking about.
Alley-oop!
Gonna probably have to do some domain battles. Oh. Yes, finally gonna be opened. I think there was like a domain. Was there a domain or was I just tripping? Okay, wait, there is no domain there. But hey, I'll at least get to open it.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god. I don't know, there's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Yeah, like I was just
Who
here.
cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you?
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
Oh, he does.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Oh, that's a bit tedious.
The show begins!
I swear to God, if that thing follows. Oops.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of Salt.
Come here.
According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
You really want to take me off, huh? You really wanted to just tick me off for absolutely no reason. Oh, you want me to take a picture of it? Maybe. I don't think it necessarily have.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
You guys asked for it.
Strike a pose!
Still breathing.
Ben, it's alive, I forgot. Let me hear real quick. Actually, let's just do that. Why wait?
This place seems familiar. When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt, to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, and that haven she eventually found is right here.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Okay, if I can just talk to you multiple times, sure.
Up to it, Montai!
I feel bad for these illiterals. Couldn't even do. So ridiculous to save their own skins. Okay, wait, I saw this. So it's gonna be mostly. What are you doing, Farina?
Yep.
If Shangli, you. I guess we're just gonna have to hear Paimon's thingy.
Here, let me help you. Come a little closer.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Give it another try.
No, I think here. Okay, that's the north. The thing is, okay, wait.
You're in for a little shock.
I gotta take a picture so I don't have to keep getting his stick again.
Come a little closer.
Okay, let's get ready to take the pic now.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west,
Okay.
Jingze in the north.
That's
The
all I needed.
directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Okay, he said. Okay, what the frick happened to my model? God frick. Okay, wait. Just gonna keep this here. Actually, keep it like this, I guess. Okay. Tingy is in the south. So it should be. Where's Tingy though? Mount Tingy, okay. So this would be the first one. Yao Gong in the east. Okay, well, this is south. So we had to go south first. And then north is gonna be last. So northeast. So this one. Okay, wait, I think I know how to do this. Southeast, west, south? No. Southeast, west, north. Southeast, west, north.
Come a little closer.
South, east. West. Hell yeah.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite...
I thought I had to like see the
You
exact name location, but you didn't, which is good.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
My goodness, I can't believe I'm finally able to go down here now. Let's dive.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist?
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long...
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. If we discover the truth behind the god of salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Teleport waypoint. Oh my goodness, after years, I have finally descended down here. Oh my god.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gain. May I present?
Whoa. And this is the jade where I needed for Yanfei back then. How times has changed. Ow. Take this.
Many happy returns! Congratulations!
I clearly did not want to press C.
Shower me with praise.
My salon member is gonna take care of you. Don't need to come after me. Ooh, but I would love. Take your lead. Thank you. Geo. The only Geo that I have, and that's even decent, is Navia. What the?
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, Mr. White, this is trippy. They're more like petrified, man.
Are these statues?
No. These are people. They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Motion to compel.
So does this thing just give me constant shield? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Can I actually see what he does? Every mountain, rock, and each land is filled with the power of Geo, but those okay. So much to read. If there are nearby targets with the Geo element,
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
how do you expect me to climb this? Bro. Are you telling me that I'm supposed to?
Solidify!
Wait, will it grant me a shield if I go to it? Get rid of the shield, come on. What if instead of making one? Okay, it's basically
Quake!
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt.
Finally. After all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can...
Hey! How can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Oh, Shanglu's gonna give you an even better treasure. That's what's gonna happen.
Stabilize!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let the world come alive!
Sorry, pal.
I just went the opposite way for no reason. This bottom looks cool. Hello, Chidori. Welcome.
Just a simple ruler. Doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly,
Welcome,
this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power.
What
When you
is it?
stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
You agreed upon it.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. What? And this girl has been useless!
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
Also, he has a purpose not
So
to kill
what if
or to
I
beat him up.
break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, let's not forget who hired who here.
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods.
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Well, time to give him judgment.
Pay your dues. Solidify.
Yoo-hoo! Let's light it up!
Where are you?
I will have order.
Order.
I'll do it, Montai.
Sus. Dead. Easily clapped. Now come on, beg.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you!
Some archaeological survey? Yeah! Good thing Paimon can smell a liar from a mile away.
Yeah, right.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire
Not
and follow
much,
the
that's
contract?
true.
I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology.
Trades under the jurisdiction.
I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Chising, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
You're talking right in front of him right now.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli?
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Where's the chest that I just saw? We passed by it for no reason. I saw a chest. Or was I just tripping? Dude, there was a chest. Come on.
Crumble!
Seriously. Alright. Usus.
Gather!
What the frick did I just create? It's a PP, look at that. Ready to launch.
Solidify!
Everybody stand back! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Time for your arraignment!
Come here, you guys wanna have fun, huh? Come on, make sure you get all the fun you can get.
This is order!
Order!
No pain, no gain.
Incinerate!
Stabilize!
Sorry that I had to molest all of you.
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, the power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
Where's Traveler smiling?
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no
No,
one
it's
is
not about
fighting
that.
over the treasure.
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired. And no matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
Yep.
So you are already decided?
Zhongli!
That is to say, You consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Oh, that he's Rex Lapis?
The truth?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No!
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade?
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt.
Murder weapon used to kill her.
But is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true!
As I said before...
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax!
Lol.
Hey! Come back!
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Nothing but the truth. I forgot there was like a word that runs something like, you know.
Are these statue thingies running?
Wait, what?
What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
Where am I supposed to go? I clearly clicked the V. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go through here. No, we came through here. No, we came down there because the door of resurrection is opened. Okay, so yeah, this. No, that's a place that something terrible was afoot. What you found out?
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Oops. Are we gonna get some type of animation? I mean, like, cinematic cutscene? Maybe? Oh, not yet, I guess.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
This must be a lie. A false history. Oh, don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Well, GG's.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
She broke the contract like he said.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now. Indeed, in ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Treasure? Hell yeah. Anything else? But if there's salt, then we can just, you know, combine with Farina, electrolytes. Genius. Wait, where am I? Oh, okay, we're just... Oh wait, yeah, wait, I forgot we jumped down. Oh, you want me to go up? I gotta have to switch to Kadich then. Kadich is the one that has most
Glad to be
area.
working with you.
Oh, come on, Kadich, why are you dead?
10 points for agility.
Thank you, how? I clicked V, not freaking B. Okay, there was no use. There you go. That was a nice boost.
Is this really necessary?
How you doing, old man?
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyonstone Forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat. Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume.
Is it just gonna throw them?
And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
That was nice.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. That is a good question. But now... Yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past? I will remain here for a while. We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time.
Guess what? Okay, you're just gonna die in 3, 2, 1. Psych. Okay, he might actually. Let's go get our com machine. I slept late, which is very unfortunate.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
I got 300 now. My goodness, I have to build like until like what, 10,000? With how much Primogems do I need? 160 times. Oh, I need like 10,000. I wonder where I'm gonna even get 10,000 from. I doubt I'm even gonna get Wrightsley, to be honest. Unless I grind like a maniac in this game. Okay, well, I'm gonna be ending stream here for now because I have to go. I have to be somewhere. And also, I gotta clean the house too as well. So hopefully, I will see you guys again on Tuesday. All right. Anyways, see you guys on Tuesday. Bye bye.